A very good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start our lesson number 9, and that is a beautiful poem titled as I Have Got Email. And first of all, we are going to recite this poem, and you will also do the practice of reciting later. And then we will discuss that what the poetess wants to convey through this poem. So let's start. I have got email. The postman doesn't knock at my door, yet I have mail, of that I am sure. I don't know my pin code, that anyway is a fashion out of mode. I haven't sent a letter by post in 1 year, yet I communicate with all those who are dear. Outside my house, you won't find a mailbox anywhere. But does it matter? And do I care? My letters are on my computer screen. Getting messages is my cherished dream. With the click of a mouse, I talk to my brother in Florida, or a battalion of long lost friends, one even in Costa Rica. But there are times I sigh and go pale when I have to sift through countless emails. A wrong address could mess up one's life. One may get queries on beauty when science is the line. Woe betide you if a virus you release, your mail inside the computer will freeze. I can't figure out if email is a boon or a bane, but without it life would never be the same. About this .com, I confess I'm crazy, though mom screams, oh, it has made you lazy. Mouse potato, dad will often say, but getting email is the best part of my day. Dear God, it is neither the male nor the female. The best thing you gave us is the email. The best thing you gave us is the email. So this is the recitation of the poem. Now we are going to talk about that what the poetess wants to convey through this poem. And you all have come to know that it is about that how the poetess or the writer feels when he or she gets the email. So first of all, in the first stanza, we will come to know that what are the advantages of email. Okay, she says that the postman doesn't come to my house, he doesn't knock at my door, and still I know that I have got some message or a mail. I'm sure about it. And I don't know my pin code also, because this is fashion out of mode. It means it is not in fashion nowadays. This way of getting, like through postage, the letters or something, that getting or writing letters, it is not a fashion out of mode. This is the fashion out of mode, means it is not in fashion nowadays. I haven't sent a letter by post in 1 year. That 1 year has passed, I haven't sent any letter. This the poetess is saying. And still I communicate with all my friends and all my known persons, still I am communicating with them. And I don't have any mailbox outside my house, but it is not going to bother me. It is not having any difference, because I'm getting my letters or I'm getting my messages on the computer screen. And this getting these messages is my cherished dream. Cherished dream means it's a loving desire which I want the most. So with the click of a mouse, I talk to my brother in Florida. She says only by just clicking the mouse of the computer, I'm talking to my brother who lives in Florida and even Costa Rica. These are the places in USA. Okay. And or she says that, or a battalion of long lost friends, or one even in Costa Rica. She says I keep on talking to my brother, or a battalion. Battalion means a large group of friends of mine who are living far in the far places, and still I'm talking to them, and one of them is living in Costa Rica. So Through this stanza, the poetess wants to convey that we don't have to learn our pin code, we don't have to put a mailbox outside our house, and the postman doesn't come to my house. I'm getting all my messages on my computer screen, and this is so easy, amazing, and this is so interesting. And she is very much happy with by getting the emails and even by sending the emails and communicating with her friends and relatives through emails. Now in second stanza, it is highlighting some of the drawbacks or some of the you can say demerits of emails. What is it? That sometimes I sigh and go pale. Sigh means take a deep breath. When you are tired, you take a deep breath. Go pale means you feel a little tired. You feel a little weak. Why? Because there are so many countless emails are there and you have to separate. Sift means separate out of these mails that which one are useful for you. Next one is a wrong address could mess up one's life. Means if you have got a wrong email ID, it will create confusion, because if you are not having the correct email ID, you will not be able to communicate with the person to whom you want to. Like if you want to get, you have some queries on beauty and you will be getting answers on science, means it will all confusing when you don't have a correct email ID. The next thing is, woe betide you if a virus you release. It means the worst thing is when your computer is infected with a virus, what happens? All the mails will freeze. So these are some of the drawbacks of emails. And what is the next given in the third stanza? She says, I can't figure out if email is a boon or a bane. It means previously she talked about all the advantages and disadvantages of emails. Now she says that I don't understand whether it is a blessing or a curse for us. Boon means blessing or advantage. Bane means curse or disadvantage. A disadvantage, she says, but without it life would never be the same. Without the email, I won't be having such an interesting life. About this ... I confess I'm crazy. Confess means to admit one's fault. She says ki yes, I admit that I'm crazy about it. Crazy means mad about it. I'm so fond of that. I'm always waiting for my emails. Though mom screams, oh, it has made you lazy. Even my mother says that the emails have made you lazy, means you are always talking about or looking for the emails, and it has made you inactive. And mouse potato, dad will often say. Dad always say that you have become a mouse potato. Mouse potato means a person who always works on computer. Most of the time that person is working on computer, so that person is called mouse potato. But getting email is the best part of my day. She says that even if my mother, my father, they are not happy that I'm always looking for the emails, still getting emails is the best part of my day. And she also says, dear God, it is neither the male nor the female, means whatever creations you have made, whether it is male or female, but what is the best thing you have created, you have given us, that is the email. So this is the poem, I have got email. So you just recite it at least twice a day, okay, so that you will enjoy reciting it and you will understand it in a better way. So that's all for today's work. Thank you. Have a nice day.